I'm Chisholm Gardner. I'm here in Logan, Utah. I'm at the barn today to work with a few horses. We have some Connemara's, some thoroughbreds, some warm bloods that are mostly in training for 3-day eventing, dressage, and some jumping. We're going to lunge them today as part of their training to work on a few things that each one of them needs. And I've selected a group of horses, each one uniquely different, and where they're at in their training and what they're working on to kind of demonstrate the importance of groundwork and why we do it. We lunge line horses to get an overall establishment of their health and their movement, to train them to perform whatever it may be that horse is doing, and to establish communication with them so that they are responsive to our aids on the ground as well as on the mount.
The first horse on the lunge line is Lakota, a 24-year-old Grand Prix Pinto Oldenburg. This is an example of lunging a horse to assess health and movement. As Lakota tracks right, I noticed heavy footfalls coming from his front left leg. You can see as he trots that he isn't extending the front left leg out as much as his right front. This could be an indication of an injury to the left front leg. However, at the trot, we must also observe a diagonal pair. In this case, an injury to the right hind leg was causing the heavy short footfall of the front left leg. The second horse is Karen, an 8-year-old Hanoverian mare. In this clip, we can see Karen look to the outside as she's being lunged. I don't have her full attention and need to establish better communication with her during this lunging exercise. To do this, I attach bungee cords from the D-ring on her girth to each side of her bit, creating connection as if I were riding her and holding the reins. Next, I ask Karen to transition between trot and canter on every half circle. After a while, Karen will anticipate what I'll ask her, so I lengthen the time between transitions to test if I have her attention or not. For the last horse, I attach the lunge line differently as shown here to go through the bit and connect at the girth along the off side of the horse as he is tracking left or right. This is Toledo, an 8-year-old Dutch warm blood. Toledo has a tendency to look to the inside, so the lunge line is connected on the off side to provide resistance for him to bend inward. I do not use a lunge whip with this horse. At this point in his training, I want to strengthen my verbal aids with Toledo, so I don't use an artificial aid. When a verbal command to transition from trot to canter is not promptly followed, you will see me raise my hand and hit my side. I should only have to do this once to reinforce what my verbal cue means. If Toledo fails again to respond, we repeat the steps of the exercise. When riding, I want Toledo to respond to the verbal cue, not depend on an artificial aid. That is all for this video on lunging. I want to thank everyone that helped with this video, and a big thank you to the horses.